Welcome everyone to another page of Things Around 8. On today's page we will talk about the Kh-69, the invisible missile that Russia is using against Ukraine. This missile is one of the most advanced missiles in the Russian arsenal and is causing a lot of damage in Ukraine. Supporting the end of World War II, the Soviet Union was very curious about the German technology of the V-1, known as the German flying bomb, and seen as the world's first cruise missile, as opposed to the ballistic missile that the Soviets were beginning to develop, which were large, tremendously heavy, expensive and complex. The V-1 showed that cruise missiles could carry equally large explosive payloads, but at just a fraction of the cost and without requiring so much technical and industrial effort. The first Soviet cruise missile was the 10Kh, practically a copy of the German V-1, paving the way for a wide range of cruise missiles that began to appear in the 50s and 60s, influencing the Kh-55 in the early 80s, that led to an era of missiles with different technology in the Soviet Union. Serving as the basis for advanced models that are produced to this day is the Kh-59, a two-stage cruise missile, with the first being the solid-fuel rocket engine for the initial startup, and the second being the subsonic jet tube engine. Thanks to its great load capacity and precision, it was widely produced and even sold to other countries in the 80s and 90s, having been widely used in most of the wars in which Russia was involved, such as in Afghanistan in the 80s, in Chechnya in the 90s and in Georgia in 2008, including in Ukraine since 2022, where it has been used since the beginning of the invasion, with Ukrainians encountering pieces of virtually all major Russian air missile strikes, showing that the Kh-59 is today one of the main Russian cruise missiles in Vladimir Putin's arsenal. But despite all its lethality and above all its reliability, the Kh-59, even in its modernized version, is seen as having some flaws in many aspects, with an emphasis on stealth, maneuverability, and precision. And it was with the aim of overcoming these flaws that in 2021 the Russians were working to overcome these flaws shortly before their invasion of Ukraine. The development of the missile was the responsibility of the company Raduga, a well-known manufacturer of iconic missiles. Basically, they took the Kh-59 to Malawin Quach's version and improved its engine, increasing range to estimated 400 kilometers. And they built a whole new fairing with stealth features in order to make it more difficult to be detected by radars. All other characteristics of the Kh-59 to Malawin Quachs remain unchanged, with the Kh-69 being able to carry an explosive load of up to 300 kilograms, with a maximum subsonic speed of 1,000 kilometers per hour and a minimum altitude of 20 m. These two great advantages of these missiles make it very difficult to be intercepted by land-based air defenses, as the missile appears and disappears from the skies in a matter of a few seconds, making it impossible for it to be destroyed in time before reaching its own target. Its navigation system is also based on the Russian version of the North American GPS, with the inertial backup system. According to various reports, due to its stealth characteristics, Russia's fifth-generation fighter Su-57 may have been developed. The last precise information about the missile stated that it was successfully tested in September 2023, with the clue that it was used for the first time against emerging from the pieces found in the places where it hit. The development of the Kh-69 with stealth characteristics is Russia's response to Western air defenses sent to Ukraine. According to data provided by the Ukrainian Armed Forces, on average 70 to 80% of Russian cruise missiles are intercepted in flight, a considerable high rate, forcing Russia to organize attacks with dozens of missiles at the same time so that at least 2 or 3 reach the target. But with the Kh-69 stealth missile, this casualty rate promises to reduce, allowing Russia to launch fewer missiles in each attack. There are no details yet on the Kh-69 production level, but having seen its apparent success in Ukraine, it will probably have priority in mass production. And if you're not yet subscribed to our channel, this is the ideal time to subscribe and activate the notification bell, so we'll see you more often. Bye bye and be well.